right now for the stakes for RRQ.
Ties between Angela, Brethren, and the Natan.
Well, then today, we'll see if Geek Fam can make that work. But multiply that threat level. Too?
Exactly. Usually Luke
Down here, Arlet and the Grok.
is usually what
seconds later on.
Well, Vin has to be careful. He's just walking around now, so it's still okay, but he walks back in with the power of nature, trying to bait out that retribution. Ray secures it, and now Vin is in trouble. No power of nature, uses the wild charge. And the boy is able to find a Shadow Stampede, saying goodbye to Vin. That's the last insanity to blow him up. Now in the fight, Beloyski already with the onward, now with another round two. Blazing Duet will be able to melt them through as the final slash comes in, but the Appraiser's Wrath from Ray finds one. Beloyski falls as well. Now Ray will be taken down by Skylar, but look at Chadera, who's in the bottom.
Use a retribution. It's a bit costly to use the to lose one member 4, but now look at this. Persik.
All into Persik, still has the hard guard, gets pulled back, but Luke is right there. Full stacks on the burn. They want to commit onto this. The last insanity will be used up by Luke. It gets rid of Deton's Welcome, and he is able to flicker out to safety. The hard guard will be used up as well as Don now goes back in with a two-man final. Well, no, just two-man stun. That's a Blazing Duet to get rid of another round. The Purify to get out of the Deton's Welcome, and Skylar goes back to the Battle Mirror image. Trying to go for that trade. He knows the 4v4 is actually pretty good for RRQ right now, but Ray, we forced back just a bit. Don caught a no man's land, now taunted up. Don just picked up without anything here, but he has the hard guard. It's baited out now, then they go for it. Final slash by Don, trying to survive with Primal Wrath from Beloyski. Will deal with him. Gets pulled back as the Deton's Welcome comes down as well. That's another round to provide him a little bit more of sustain as the wild charge connects on the 3 members. Skylar now already rotating. Beloyski with the onward. Ray now with the taunt as well. Able to find one. Appraiser's Wrath as the last insanity goes to the back. Luke burns the back line, or technically the front line away, as Luke is getting chased now by Clay. One last shot should do it, and that's a shutdown by Clay.
It's just Geek Fam pulled apart from each other, and hang on a minute, Skylar keeps going for it.
He wants to go for the dive play as well, jumping in, and Beloyski doesn't get the capitalization, and Skylar with a massive dub. Chadera with a turret. Good, he gets out, but wait.
Vin
with a conceal. Chadera, final slash misses. There's a barrier there. Chadera is actually trying to outplay the situation right now, but the wild charge will come down, baiting out.
that Geek brought. They're looking for, wait a second, Skylar?
Oh, bursting him down. Primal Wrath and hard guard Blazing Duet. Skylar! He likes those odds. They go in and done. Capitalizes. Skylar is an absolute monster on this Claude. And Don continues the chase. Luke is forced back, but look at Skylar, who's hunting. Battle Mirror image into the pull back, and a boy gets taken out. Skylar! Holy moly!
He dove under.
To use all these ultimates, all these big moments.
Look at that. An all-in there. The Purify used up already as well, but Skylar is just so spin. Pops that conceal. Now the last insanity will be used up just to zone them away. The final slash as well to a boy. Pops it to Purify in another round now, as that's going to be a lot of free hits coming down as the Blazing Duet comes into the back line, and they are scattered all around. Chadera trying to do some damage, but it's not going to be enough, not so far. But the base is not able to be targeted down. Chadera actually buys him into nature. Good position by Vin, and he might be actually looking for it. Flanking again, Beloyski very, very low. Has the immortality as Luke goes in, but Vin in the back line now catches 3. That's a wild charge out of the back with the Blazing Duet as well, but another round comes down. Chadera still with the entropy now going on the Skylar. But he's done so much damage towards Geek Fam. Chadera is caught, has it with a nature. The power of nature might just be there, but the Appraiser's Wrath comes out, and Chadera will be falling in the skirmish as well. Persik, Skylar still able to dodge away, has the immortality, but it's very, very low. A boy looking for a chase, but Skylar will be shut down by Ray with one last stab. Luke now versus the world. Don has a Twilight armor, but what's that gonna do against the fire of the X-Borg? That's
Ray, whether or not he can blitz this as fast as possible. And the trades are happening in terms of damage.
That's the flicker. Vin forced back. They have to try to blitz this. They need to do something. Deton's Welcome used up by Persik, but Chadera now all ins. Also Persik. He's all alone. He's isolated. He's taken out. That's the meltdown coming in. And now it's a retribution by Ray. He secures it, but the wild charge will be used up by Vin. Skylar in the mid lane, trying to clear out the way, trying to look for a possible end angle. Beloyski cuts it. Will stop that from happening. Luke blows up in the back. That's the last insanity. Very aggressive. Into the mid lane they go. They crack the base door open. Skylar's very low. Gets popped up for the Shadow Stampede. Blazing Duet as well with the loud charge. Goes into the back. Able to dish out some damage. And now Geek Fam are on the retreat. That's a chomp down onto Beloyski and a stun down into the back. Beloyski all alone and shut out from this team fight. A boy has respawned. Will they
With 10 seconds left though, they're going for a 4v5.
Final slash to the Blazing Duet, but another realm is there once again. Genera with the entropy now doing so much damage in the back, but will be knocked up by the wild charge, and now he is clumped up all together. Genera is still doing damage, they're all so low. Only Skylar is here with full HP. He'll deal some damage, but Geek Fam have ultimately defended with Luke still somehow surviving. Ray finds a big Abraser's Wrath, but no one falls on the side of Geek Fam except for Genera. Skylar is low, but Loyski has the Primal Wrath, and Geek Fam have defended.
Do Geek, are they aware of this? Loyski is going there, but wait a minute.
They go for an all-out team fight right now as Beloyski goes into the bottom lane, but Skylar is going there as well. Fairsick now taken out as Beloyski tries his best to hover over. The wave in the bottom lane still there. A boy will back away. Shadera goes in for Dawn with a Twilight armor. Beloyski trying to defend. Skylar goes in for some damage now. Also with the help of the hard guard, he might just be able to go for the end right now. The boy does some damage back with a entrenchment as well. That's a lot of damage placed up, but Skylar somehow is able to just fend off against so many members, but they have lost 3. The kingdom is left with just the Crown Prince and a little girl to defend. Luke in the mid lane just marching down. Clay cannot run away. He is getting chased down by Ray and Tadera. Only Sky will be able to end right now as Persic also respawns in. 7 seconds onto Bin. Death to this welcome. Used up on the Genera. Now it's going to be Luke going into the back line with Skylar there. Winter Truncheon bought out. The base is wide open. They might just be able to do it right now as he just bursts it down. The King Slayers have done it again despite all odds.
The Geeks lead this series 1-0.